Started in
Yeah, they had like 3 or 4 offensive rebounds early. We corrected that, did a better job. Obviously, they only had 6. Transition defense, live ball turnovers just crushed us. That they're a really good team. They're bigger than us. I just told the team after the game, like, your bodies are going to grow and develop because you're young. We obviously, with Jethro, with E-Man, with Aldir, you're losing a lot of size. But we just got to work in the off season to get stronger. Being stronger than the opponent's an advantage, and it's just not an advantage we have right now.
that's an off-season challenge to them. What can you do this season to fix the deficit that you have physicality-wise tonight?
Well, I mean,
maybe there's not much you can do.
Luckily, we don't play San Diego State again,
right.
Which is disappointing. But they're really, really big and old. I haven't watched Air Force much, so it's we got to get back home, take tomorrow off because we have to, and then have 3 really good days of prep for Air Force. We're not ready to beat a team like that right now.
Physicality being one part, but like the size. I mean, they had 6'10" Nathan Mensah out there covering your point guards at the top of the key. I know they can switch a lot of things, but there were times he was just waiting for him anyway. It wasn't even switched into. He was just guarding them. Like that, you guys couldn't get your offense going, it seemed like.
Yeah, and we tried to throw it inside, and Sebastian just fumbled. He's just not quite ready for that yet. He's young. But, if we're not getting dribble penetration and they're so good at guarding the ball, we're going to struggle a little bit. They're an elite level defense for sure. But as Sebastian gets better and, as the roster develops, we need to be able to throw the ball inside. It's just too hard to play like that.
You guys did have KJ in the second half in particular, and Terrence Todd put in some good minutes. Like, it wasn't like everybody didn't show up in that second half. You guys kind of kept battling, but it wasn't,
Yeah, I thought Taryn, Barima, KJ, and even Jordan. I thought those 4 guys, really came in there and scrapped. And obviously it's difficult circumstances, but they did, and they're so young, and we got to stay the course with them. And I think this game's a little bit different than others, where we're going to have to watch the film and correct some things, but I think we need to move on from it and just learn and grow and just lock in on Air Force.
And last one for me, and I think you maybe kind of just touched on it right there. You guys had been playing really good. You guys get the win. I know nobody in that locker room thought, beating San Jose State meant you arrived. I know anything like that. But was there a sense of relief that maybe played into this in any way, or is that just a team that's just so much different than what you'd been playing?
Yeah, I think it's a team that's different than what we've been playing. I think they're big. They're big. It's a tough matchup for us as we grow and evolve. We'll get bigger, but no, I don't think we took our foot off the gas by any means. I just think it's a really good team.
Yeah, that's just a really good look at what a championship caliber team, really looks like. The physicality, the discipline, the chemistry. That's where we're trying to get to, So it's time in the weight room we got to spend, just eating, doing everything right that goes into our bodies, and staying disciplined down the road and trusting the process.
I know you guys didn't have some weird notion after Friday beating San Jose State that like you guys had arrived or anything like that, but it was a relief. Was there any change in the mindset over the last couple days entering this game because of that Friday game?
Coming into this game, we know how high of a caliber team this is, not so much on the offense, but as a defensive part. And I think that's where we struggle sometimes, is when teams take us out of our offense, is what do we do and how do we respond to that? So, it's just, we just got a good look at it, the physicality part of the game, really, and that's really it.
Physical, you've mentioned a couple times, but a lot of it was size too, man. Like, I'm looking at their 6'10" center, Nathan Mensah, basically take whoever the point guard was, and you guys try and generate some offense at the top of the key, and he's out there, whether it be through switches or not, like he's out there guarding, and like there's not a whole lot of teams that can pull that off, and they did it. That's tough, right? It's hard to get any offense going when 6'10's at the top of the key guarding whoever your point guard is.
Right. Like I said, it's just so much how well they're coached, and how much they trust each other and take pride into defending at all 5 positions.
What do you guys got to do before Saturday?
Taking this loss, look what we did, and show up to work after that and keep going.
I think you said it all. They're just bigger than us, stronger than us. I feel like we got to go look at the film, see what we did wrong, what we did right, progress off that and get ready for Air Force Saturday.
You guys, obviously, like Friday, I know who you guys played. It was San Jose State, but you guys got the win. You guys have been playing really well. Was there any change after Friday that led to this, or was this just a really bad matchup tonight?
It was a tough one for us. I don't think there was no change. We came in prepared, but then we didn't really show it. They got up on us, stronger, bigger, tougher, so I think that's what we lacked at.
What do you guys got to do to fix this? I mean, you guys, mid-season you can't add players or anything, so is the toughness in this roster and in this locker room that can come out?
Yeah, it's there. We just got to show it, Everybody got to just show up every day, just like me. I think I got to show up more, I think I get back to New Mexico, do some film, see what we did wrong, fix it, get back on the court, and get ready, It's not something... It's something that's going to take some time, but I feel like we're going to do it before the conference play. The conference tournament.
How's your toe?
It's healing. Still battling, fighting through it, I feel like I can get back on the court, so I tried to give it my all.
Appreciate you, man.